Hi Internet, it's Leela. I just got an email and it required a response, and it required a public response because if there's anybody out there who's thinking the same thing but isn't quite brave enough to anonymously send me an email about it, then I gotta clear this up. I know that I'm not a perfect person, but I think at this point in my life I should be given the benefit of the doubt that I'm at least a decent human being. And the email that I just got was basically saying that the whole helping dogs part of the Nerd Bondage Project was basically like blackmail, and that if I was really interested in helping dogs, I would just do it, and I wouldn't attach it to a crowdfunding program or whatever. And yeah, you're right. I could just go out and do this work. Absolutely. I have in the past, actually. And it was wonderful, and I loved it. And I probably will again, even if people don't give me money. But the thing is that I added it to the Indiegogo campaign because I wanted to have this kind of holistic thing where some people aren't into the photography as art part of it, and some people aren't into the fetish bondage part of it, and some people aren't into the nerd part of it, and some people aren't into the dog part of it. You know, I wanted to give lots and lots of open spaces where people could connect to the project. And it's something, like I've said, that I've done before in the past, and I really liked it, and I really believe that it's something that makes a difference in the lives of animals. Like, literally saving animals' lives by making it so that they are able to find homes. So, yeah. And the other thing that was brought up was that it didn't matter anyway because I was just going to keep doing these Indiegogo campaigns until somebody gave me money. And the answer to that is no. This will be the last time that I attempt this. I thought that the first time I just did it wrong. I just didn't have it. I didn't understand how crowdfunding worked. I just didn't do it right. And so I wanted to try again because I thought I learned some stuff. But the fact of the matter is, as much as I love the project, if it doesn't work this time, I'm going to move on because I have other projects and I have other things. And I've already talked to Richard, and, you know, if it doesn't work, we will shoot together. The fact of the matter is that probably you won't see the pictures. You definitely won't get, you know, posters or 8x10s in the mail. But we'll shoot again. And, yeah, like 3 of the pictures will make it out, you know, onto his website or my website, and that'll be that. And I'll have the rest of them on my hard drive, and I'll be like, these are awesome! But it won't be seen, and the point of art is to be seen. So that's why I wanted to do it. But, you know, I'm not going to just keep hitting people up for money for this project forever because, like I said, I have other things. There are comic books to write. There are novels to write. There are other projects that I can put my energy into, and that's what I will do. I really want this to happen, and I am super grateful for everybody who has made it happen so far. You guys are awesome and amazing, and keep doing what you're doing because we have a shot at this. You know, like last time when we were at this point, I was like, oh, well, that's never gonna happen. But this time, we really do have a shot at this, and I am super excited because, like I said, art is meant to be seen. It's meant to be experienced. It really is. There's a moment between me and the photographer, which is really important, but then that moment happens again between the viewer and the actual photograph, and that's important too. And I'm excited to experience that. And through the power of the internet, people can actually say, hey, this picture, it is this and that, or I hate it and it's terrible, or whatever. But that feedback actually happens and I can see it, and that's amazing. And that makes things really exciting and fun, and yeah. So, to the person who thinks that I am both useless and and blackmailing people, one, why are you hanging out? Because obviously you hate me. You should go find people you like. And two, yeah, no, you've misread this whole thing. I don't know what to say, but yeah, you got it wrong, buddy. Sorry. So yeah, that's where we're at. Upcoming, let's see, what's the interviews at Utterances of Mundane is up. There's an interview with both me and Richard at Red Headed Mule. And next week, next Thursday, I will be, I've got a podcast that I did with Vodka Clock. All of those things are in updates, so you can check them out. And that's it. That's all I've got. Keep going. We're in the last days. Literally, you know, if we get this funded and everybody loves it and everything turns out great, then maybe we'll do it again. But if it doesn't work out, we're moving on. We've got bigger and better things. Well, not really bigger and better things, but different things. And so we're gonna just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. So let's get this project done. Let's prove the assholes wrong. And have fun on the way. All right? You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome. Bye.